Best and worst client experiences. Do I get to? I have one that is really good, remember?
No.
The lady that thought I was a lesbian.
Because I get really triggered.
I get emotional. You're amazing.
Anything that I wanted, I always made it happen.
I've been clean for 22 and a half years.
Welcome to the Lana Hustle Podcast. Welcome back to the Lana Hustle Podcast, where we talk all things business, personal, mommyhood, and anything that you guys want to hear from me. I am here to serve you. My mom is my co-host. She is here just to give you guys some entertainment because she can talk to the wall. So, anyways,
For days.
I hear her always cheering me on. When I said my intro, I can just hear her like in awe because she knows me as more of like the quiet Lana.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm always like in my head, or I'm just meditating, or I'm just trying to be in the present moment and be here.
Yes, but I remember that time when you took on the stage.
Oh yeah, so one time I spoke at a beauty, I think it was for lashes. I think it was just like a beauty event, and I was so nervous, and I got on that stage and I freaking killed it.
She owned it. It was like she was like possessed with this extraordinary Alana, and I was just started bawling because I was like, look at her.
It was powerful.
It was so powerful. I was like, for days after, I was talking about it and just talking about it. I was like, oh my God.
I feel like people motivate me.
It was crazy.
Whenever somebody hears me, when anybody is always like is just near me or around me, I just want to transfer my energy onto them, and my calmness, my happiness, my peace. And I'm not a perfect human. I get anxiety, I do worry, but I have developed tools in my life to manage those. So number one being my energy. Juice, I'm on my medical medium journey, okay, little by little. So I am trying to cut back from caffeine a little bit because I am already on fight or flight. I've been in fight or flight for pretty much like, I don't know, my whole life. Don't take it personal, Mom.
I don't.
And I'm like, although I can seem calm, I'm always like on the go. I have two little ones. I have a business. I have to take her to gymnastics. I have to be here. I have to film content.
That's called life.
You know, I'm already in that stage.
That's life. That's life. You need to buckle up and ride it.
But ride it with ease.
Yeah, just go. You just do it.
But yeah, anyways, I'm trying to come back from caffeine. That's all.
I say get your energy, eat candy, and it works perfect for me. Keeps me young. I think I'm a child.
Yeah, my mom eats McDonald's like once a day. She puts all the sugar in her coffee. She smokes 3 vapes at one time. She's a candy monster.
Once a day. I was fasting before it was a thing, and it's always worked. But I've always worked out all my life, so that helps too a lot.
It also, I think it's genes, Mom, as well.
Well, my mom was like a little on the bigger side.
I mean, I guess it's a calorie intake, but health-wise,
I'm healthy.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get into it. Don't forget to check out all things lanalashes.com, lash products. On my website, I actually have my upcoming in-person training dates, so you can either choose to train with me in a group setting or one-on-one as well. And if you can't come to Miami, then I also provide online courses, and those are incredible. I was just checking homework yesterday, and out of 30 homeworks, I probably granted 25 certificates yesterday, and they are just learning from online. But the great thing about learning from online is that you can go back and rewatch the videos. My number one thing for lashing is just something that you have to do every single day. It's something that you have to watch up closely, and through the best way that you gain confidence is through repetition. So you have lifetime access to my online academy, and I truly, truly love it. If it didn't work, I wouldn't put it out. I just feel like my brand is just much more than money. It's integrity. It's like specific techniques. It's, professionalism, cleanliness, like all of that. So
Innovations too.
innovation. Yes. I'm always innovating, always
Yeah,
trying
creating.
to perfect my craft and help you girls as well, because if you're not doing the wispies right now, then what are you doing, right? Everybody always asks me, like, how do you get booked? That's another subject for another day. And learn the wispies, get really good at content, and put it on social media. So I do have the Ultimate Lash Boss bundle, which has my content course, my business course, my wispy techniques, all of my ebook lash maps, literally everything in one bundle. So go check that out as well. I promise you that you won't regret it. So let's get into it.
Yes, well, I'm Anna. I'm Lana's mom.
They already know you, Mom.
Oh, okay,
This is
well.
the second episode.
I don't know. There's some maybe new people that don't know me.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah. So the first topic that I have here is working with influencers and brand ambassadors.
Well, low key, my mom is an influencer
I am.
because anything that you say, people buy. Because it's the truth and you swear by it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
not only do you have influencers on social media, but you have walking influencers as well that don't have a social media presence, like the clients that you currently do now. Give the same attention, the same quality of work to those clients, because those are also influencers. Word of mouth is such a powerful tool for marketing that people underestimate that, right? It's like, after somebody has been coming to you for so long, don't get too comfortable, because once you get too comfortable, sometimes it'll show in your work. Then you still want to have those boundaries, which we'll talk about in the next upcoming questions. But how do I ask me the question again?
Huh.
Ask me the question again.
Okay, working with influencers and brand ambassadors.
Okay.
How do you deal with that?
So it just depends. Definitely, if you want, there's different ways that you can go about influencers. Like for here at Lana Lashes, what we do is we just use them as models. I don't give them like an obligation to post or anything. I just want them to show up, and I want to use them for my profile. If they want to tag us, great. Or you can reach out to influencers to drive traffic and have them post as an obligation in exchange for a free service. So I recommend having something in writing that they can sign. So either you can draft it up or you can get an attorney to draft it up, and give the attorney a specific post times, how many posts, what kind of posts, if you want to include an example of what they should post. If you guys want to do a collaborative post on IG, that also works too. So let's say you're going to post, you invite them, add them as a collaborator, and then they're going to accept it. And then there we go. Like, technically it's like her posting, but it'll show on both of your pages. So that's a great way too. We've done that and we've gotten great traction. And again, we just asked them to come in, and then she actually just offered herself, like, oh, do you guys want to do it as like a collaborative post? And we were like, sure, great. You can also pay for somebody to come in. I would do. Like, if I really wanted to lash somebody, I would pay them, but then they would have to post and add me as a collaborator. But I do basically all of my models for free. I don't pay them. They don't pay me, and that's that. As far as brand ambassadors...
Yeah. What's the difference?
Okay.
I don't know.
So, no, that's good. I like that you're asking questions, because the audience doesn't know. So, for me, influencers is somebody who's going to drive traffic to your business, and it's more of like a service. I feel like brand ambassadors would be someone like a lash tech promoting my ebooks,
Oh, okay.
right? So like they have a partnership with me for an X amount of months, and this is the way that I would set it up, which it's coming soon. But brand ambassadors, basically, they have to represent and have to be in style and aligned with Lana Lashes and the way that we work and the way that we lash and the way that they create or promote our post, right? So, for example, I can send our brand ambassadors monthly products, and this can be with like an influencer too.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in the same
It
business.
doesn't have to be a lash tech. It could
Okay.
be somebody that wants to use our lash serum, our under eye gel patches. That can be an influencer or a brand ambassador.
Maybe
but
a
basically-
celebrity.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Just like a partnership, I feel like an ongoing partnership.
Okay.
So, for example, our next upcoming brand ambassador is going to be for products, and I'm going to send, I don't know, I haven't thought about it yet, but I'm going to send X amount of products monthly for text to promote our services. We give them a discount code so we can track how well they're doing. And if, let's say, 3 months down the line, we're seeing results from them posting our products, we keep going. So that's pretty much the difference. I feel like an influencer is like a one-time thing.
Gotcha.
A brand ambassador is kind of like a partnership and an ongoing thing. But that is just my opinion. It's really like no wrong or right. It's just that's what makes sense in my head.
Next topic. Okay, how to manage friendliness and work between customers.
Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying was the way to again walking influencers are also your repeating customers. Why? Because somebody's looking for lashes, they're gonna refer you and they're gonna make you money. So make sure that you provide the same amount of quality service on them every time that they come. So always offer water, tea, snacks. Like it doesn't matter if they've been coming to you for a year and a half to 2 years. You give them the same service and the same quality of lashes that you've been doing since day one.
That's great. Yeah.
Don't gossip with them. Don't talk negative because that's kind of like, not kind of, that's very unprofessional. Like, I don't care how close I am to you. I am not gonna have a conversation just for tea.
Oh, that's with me too. I try to gossip with her. She won't. So sad.
Like, for what? That's
Yeah, well.
anytime that you talk about somebody, you're connected to them.
Yeah.
You're
And I'm
sending-
trying to follow your behavior instead of mine because
my mom, oh, what happened with this girl? And like, is she still dating this guy? I'm like, Mom, I don't know. Like, what else do you try to talk to me about?
I like a
Spill
drama.
the
I like
tea.
a little bit of drama sometimes. You know,
Why?
not
Because
mine.
you have no drama going on.
Not at the moment. Not my drama. You're all drama.
What would a drama look like for you?
It can be good. It can be like.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't have to be bad drama. You know, it can be like positive. We're all dramatic.
I mean, yeah, like I'm not a saint either. I can be a little dramatic sometimes, but with my own self. Like, if one hair's out of place, I'm not gonna start this podcast until it's like in place. Insane.
That's drama.
That's my drama.
Yeah.
Like with myself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So, anyways, and you know, if somebody continues to gossip to you and you kind of start to feel uncomfortable or like don't feel like you have to agree with them, just be like, you know, I understand your point of view. Let's talk about something let's talk about something positive because you're here to relax, right? Let your space, your lash space, your brow space, or just your house be somewhere relaxing because they're gonna remember the experience that you give them.
Yeah.
So not only are you gonna give them amazing lashes, right? But you're gonna give amazing energy. They're gonna eventually fall asleep because that's the goal. Like, I do not like to lash when clients are talking to me
We know that.
because the art that I'm creating, it takes a lot of mind work.
Yeah.
You have to be fully present.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I listen to meditation practices while I'm lashing.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
I know. It's
So
it's your zone.
yeah, it's my zone. So
Yeah.
like these wispies, I'm telling you, like you can charge from 250 up until like 400, and you might think I sound crazy right now, but the girls that get it get it.
No, you
Okay.
don't sound crazy at all. It takes a lot of work.
Like it looks like, oh, anybody can do wispy. No.
No.
If you want a certain look and a certain technique, every lash counts. Every hair counts, where you place it, on what layer, what width of it, how much dimension do you want. Like this wispy shit is serious. Okay? So I don't take it lightly. I take my work very serious. And I expect the girls who take my courses, even if it's online and we haven't met in person, to take it very serious. So when I redo my courses, definitely gonna set the intention from the beginning. Like, this is no joke. You're gonna feel like quitting. You're gonna take a long time, but it's worth it
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you want to go out with your clients because you've gotten that close, you can. But again, just maintain boundaries so that way they don't expect discounts or to show up late all the time or miss their appointments, because again, you need to set boundaries with them. And no matter how friendly you get with them, business is business, friendship is friendship. So you need to know the difference.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
Okay.
like sometimes when I meet people out, like I don't even tell them I do lashes.
Everybody knows you do lashes.
I know. I have a lash business. Oh, do you do lashes? Sometimes, but I mainly do everything online.
Well, yeah, she even put boundaries on her mother. You know, so, I mean, I want her to do my lashes all the time, but I know she's busy and I don't expect her to. But she put her boundaries. And I got pissed and I cried, but I got over it. Remember? No, I just want to do my lashes. My husband would look at me like, what's wrong?
She took it very personal.
Yes, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
I got over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not personal.
How often do you get your lashes done?
Max every 10 days.
It's a lifestyle.
Well,
Lashes are
I
a
don't,
lifestyle, luxury service. For me, in my eyes, they're a necessity to me. Like,
But
I have not taken a break in like 6 months. I mean, sorry, not 6 months, 6 years.
yeah, me
I
neither.
cannot live without my lash extensions.
I know it sounds vain, but it's true.
No, it's
If I'm sad and I do my lashes, it's all good in my world.
the girls that get it, get
So
it.
superficial, but it's true. What can I
else?
tell you? It's a fix. Okay, you want to jump to the next
Yeah.
topic? Best and worst client experiences.
Yeah.
And I want
amiga.
to say one of mine. I know it's not about me, but
No, it's
you go.
okay, but that's good.
Okay, I know. Take over.
All right, so I mean, my best experience, I have great experiences with most of my clients. I lash maybe like 4 clients a month. I have great experiences with them. I don't know. A great experience. I mean, people have tipped me like $200. And people have cried when they've seen their lashes. People have been like, wow, these are the best lashes I've ever gotten. And I don't know. Those are my great customer experiences. Now, my worst. I mean,
Somebody
it
that
depends
didn't
what's
like them?
it depends like what's bad. I mean, I always um okay, well, I'm just gonna tell you maybe like a horror story, just because I can't remember like a bad customer experience. Just because I've always like, if they didn't like it, I would have fixed it. Um, well, no, I guess one bad customer experience is this lady would open her eye to see where I would place every single lash. She had me there for 5 hours, and in the middle of it, she had to go, stop, and get something to eat. And I don't know
No.
why I allowed that. But at that point, I was just so like fed up. I'm like, yeah, go, please, go take a break, because her energy was insane. Like, what was I gonna do? Not lash her? Leave her like
Yeah.
without lashes, like
I would have
halfway?
walked away.
I
I would
was like,
have.
wow, talk about trust issues. And the lashes, I mean, the lashes that she wanted were like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. It was like thick, random chunky spikes. Like, I don't know. It was just, it looked like spiders. And I'm like, how do I do this? But, and then after I was done, I'm like, please check everything. She's like, no, 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 they're good. I'm like, okay, great. Like, it's already 7 p.m. I have to go get my daughter. And then she texts me, oh, can you finish? Mind you, she had like 90% coverage already. And I'm like, that's a 5 hour set. Like, her appointment was at 2 and we finished at 6:45, 7.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh,
Mind
no.
you, I take regularly 2.5 hours to finish the set.
Yeah, because
It was
you're a perfectionist.
it was insane. That's about it. And then another one, okay, I guess like a horror story for her. So this girl comes in and she messages me before, like, oh, I have lashes on. Do you want me to remove them? I can go back to my place. I'm like, no, it's okay. I have lash remover here. So she comes and I'm like, she's wearing strips. I'm like, why would she ask me to remove them? So I'm like, oh, lay down. Like, I'm going to remove your strips. And like, I tried to gently like take it off. They were not coming off.
She did crazy glue.
No, it was like she got the strips done at a lash salon. I mean, at a nail salon. And I never seen this before. So she was like, she's like, oh, if you just gently like pull the string on the end, they will start to come off. Mind you, the band was like thick and black. Her lashes were in between that band with the string right in the middle.
No.
So it's like there's no way to get the strip off without
Ripping her lashes.
Yeah. And I was pulling off like the string gently. It was lifting and I saw the root of her lashes. Like the little white. I saw like thick white little bolitas at the end.
What did
It
they
was
glue
crazy.
with?
As I was removing her lashes, I was like, oh, so how often do you get these done? She's like, every 3 weeks. So she leaves like strips on her eyes, clogging her follicles for like 3 weeks. And then I'm like, oh, do you think that you still have lashes? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, and when they remove them, do they show you what you look like in the mirror without lashes? And she's like, no, why? And I'm like, I'm going to show you right now. And she came in wanting like, because I didn't like super mega volume at that time. She's like, yeah, I want them super dark and super long. She wanted like 16s, like thick. And I'm like, girl, I know that you just drove, mind you, an hour and a half to come get her lashes done. And there is no way. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to put extensions on your skin. I'm like, you won't have any hair. And it's going to be very uncomfortable. It's going to burn. And she like almost started crying. Well, at first she got like a little mad at me. And I'm like, just being honest with you. You have like 3 hairs left, you know?
Wow.
And the hairs that she had looked like the ones that grow on your toes. Like that thin.
Wow.
So I was like, girl, you have to come back. Go get a serum. come back in like 6 weeks. I should have told her to come back in 6 months, but she was like so desperate.
Yeah.
And she ended up coming and still like barely any hair. I'm like, I mean, I can do my best, but it's not going to come out exactly how you want it. It's not going to be full. She's like, okay, that's fine. Just put like whatever.
Yeah.
And then she ended up being like still kind of like unhappy, but she knew it wasn't my fault. So
No, of
that was
course
like
not.
tragic horror story.
Yeah.
Your turn.
My story. So this was at the time that COVID was still going on, and I was working at the Chanel boutique. And then, I always show the new products in the hand of the customer. So I put a little in her hands.
Skincare foundation.
It was like a primer. I needed the Sublimage primer, which is great. And I put it on her, and she's like, ew. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And they're like, oh, this is disgusting. Stop. Well, maybe she thinks like I'm touching her. Maybe she's, afraid, paranoid with COVID. And then, you are disgusting. Ew. You're a lesbian. La, la, la. And I'm like, lady, I'm thinking, even if I was a lesbian, I would never, ever touch anybody inappropriately. Okay? And then my assistant director that she's known me forever, she's come outside. She has like 5 kids. La, la, la. And then the lady started screaming in the store, like saying that I was touching her inappropriately. That she left, she wiped her hands with hand sanitizer and left fuming out of the store. And I'm like, okay.
Wow. I feel bad for her.
So that was one. It was like bizarre because like I wasn't touching her. I was just putting the product in her hand. So, but whatever. And other than that, like I've been doing this for so long.
What about with makeup?
Huh?
What about doing somebody's makeup?
Well, just one time, this lady had me doing the eyeliner that she didn't want, and I'm like, listen, I'm gonna get somebody else for you because apparently we're not communicating. So, and I gotta go. And I have really good energy. So that's transfer. And I would not suggest a product for a client that is not good for her. So that comes true. So yeah, that was it. I would not deal with crazies at all.
Poor them.
What?
Just poor them.
Yeah, I just won't engage at all. Believe it or not.
So what kind of liner does she want?
Huh?
What kind of liner does she want?
No, a little bit here, a little bit. I'm like, what the hell? They look the same. I'm like, it was just one of these women that they're just unhappy. And nothing is good enough. So I don't deal with that.
Oh, I never want to be that person.
Huh?
I never will become that person.
No. It's makeup, for God's sake. It's not like rocket science.
Yeah.
Or brain surgery.
And you're pretty awesome at what you do.
Yeah, I am.
She taught me how to do my makeup. So.
Yeah. No, I am. And I make it easy for them. Not like if they want a professional makeup, they come to me. But every day, they're not going to go through all that, So you got to keep it simple and quick. So, yeah.
All right, well.
What? Yeah.
I just have some pineapple in my mouth.
Your lips are turning orange. I've been watching, and I'm like,
no way.
Yeah. I'm thinking
it's not
to myself,
pink anymore?
No, it's orange. I'm thinking, why would she have orange lipstick? She had pink lipstick. Why is it turning?
No.
Yes.
The whole episode.
The whole episode.
You couldn't pass me the lipstick that's in your freaking
I have
pocket.
nothing. No, I have no pockets. And I'm thinking, because I'm looking to your side, I'm like...
And you could have you're so fake.
Because I didn't want it to interrupt.
Who cares?
And it didn't look bad. It just looked orange. It's orange.
Orange is not my color.
No, I hate orange. But...
I mean, I love orange. Orange
I don't.
It's amazing, but not for my lips.
And then orange is not the new black. And that's an inside joke that jokes I'm not going to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, it's a story. Oh my god.
It's funny.
Well, now it's funny, but it
I
wasn't
can't
at the
believe they did
time.
that to you.
No, I did it myself. I own it. I did something wrong.
Whatever.
Well, we'll talk about it another time. You want to talk about it now?
No.
No, another time.
Yeah, maybe in the next episode.
Yeah, it was humiliating, but no, it was a learning experience. That's why I say orange is not the new black.
Dun,
Ever.
dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, anyways, let's close this out right here.
Yeah.
All things lanalashes.com, products, online courses, ebooks. If you guys want to just level up in all places, you can go there for all the amazing tools. Don't forget to listen in on our next episode. We launch what date, Ashley? Yes, but what time? When do we launch our episodes? Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. we launch a new episode. I can barely keep up with everything, but it's okay. That's why I have my people.
Huh?
You know, I can't live without my people.
I know.
Anyways, well, we'll see you back in the next episode of Lana Hustle. Thanks for listening. I love you all. Bye, beautiful people.
She's so cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
What time is it?
11:40.
Nice.